So in this game, I have every single achievement except for the achievement for getting $1,000,000. So I'm feeling lucky. Let's see. Can I hit the big millie? Jesus Christ, game, calm down. Thank you for blowing my ears out. Who am I sending in? I'm sending in what I am now. I'm completely deaf. Very good selection of items. Good. I won't be able to hear the disappointment. So he gets a guaranteed, I guess it depends on how he pulled these items. If he pulls the beer first, he'll use it first. I see no reason to not just go for it anyway. I actually want to try and make this round as fast as possible because the faster you are determines what your starting value is. So he will waste his handcuffs, he will waste a beer, and then he will shoot himself. Excellent. Oh, and he'll... I guess that's not really waste, but... He will waste their time, that's what he'll do. Excellent. I'm proud of you. Or... sucking shit. Okay, we have a guaranteed 2. I might as well take the guaranteed 2 now. He doesn't have adrenaline, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, sounds good to me. Send this right into you. That's 2-4. And what you gonna do, boss? What you got? And drop it down to 1-4. Really interesting. 1-4. He will know the next shell, and he will know some other shell, which is probably going to be a blank. So he will shoot down to a 50-50 unless he's still alive. Which he didn't. Now it's 1-2. And now it's empty. Because he is a genius. Bop. He has no items anyway, so it doesn't matter. He will just shoot himself, and we'll move on to the next one. Easy peasy. This game is easy. Three, 50-50. I don't think I'm gonna get better than that, but it's not like he can heal, so I will elect to just shoot him in the face. And there we go. Okay, do I have Ensa? I do not. I feel like the magnifying glass is a little bit more useful, so the burner phone still gives me the same information, but I get a guaranteed one with handcuffs anyway, so we're doing this. Because he does have inverter, so he would get a guaranteed shot on us if the first one was alive. We definitely don't want. I only realized that after I slapped the cuffs on him. Hey, adrenaline, he has a bunch of fucking shits, 3-4. What do I want to steal? I don't really have to steal anything. He will smoke up, which is not really a problem, so we're just gonna shoot him. We can get the inverter out of the way now. I don't know what he drew first, healing-wise. I think he always uses the cigarettes, even if he drew them after. But he's using both of them regardless, so it doesn't matter. And he'll use magnifying glass. We hope he sees a blank. It's likely. It's like 2-4, so. He knows some shell. Get him to use all his info items in case we need to go again to another loadout. And he's not blank, so this will be 2-3. And I take 1. He no longer has inverter. So that doesn't need to be a part of the thought process anymore. Two, 3, I will just shoot into him. 2-2, he knows, he might know shell. But he knows the next shell. So I was alive. I think I can rack here and be fine. That was 1-2, so we'll rack. If I hit the live, we just cycle out. I don't, so magnifying glass tells me what's next up. But so does burner phone, so I will elect to use this. Second shell's live, so it's blank live. And we're looking for inverter, or for him to draw inverter because I have adrenaline. And then that's just GG. And there we go. Okay. I understand. I needed inverter. I got you. It's fine. A bunch of garbage. It's not really worth stealing. I mean, I guess. There's a live in there. I need to know what that live is. I know I should be conserving items, but whatever. Second shell is live. Interesting. I can keep the inverter then, I guess. Because he would shoot me regardless. We definitely don't want any of that. Bingo, bango. Alright. He has a handsaw. That is 3, 4. 3, 4. I might take 2, but I do have some healing to offset it. He will use burner phone. 3, 3. Burner phone, magnifying glass, then maybe handsaw. I hope he sees blank and then uses. I hope he just uses all of his items. So far, so good. Well, he did unfortunately see alive, so it'll be 2, 3, and then he'll know a shell. This works out well for me regardless. Sounds 2, 2, and he might know a shell. But he didn't know this one. So he still knows a shell. Well, he still might know a shell, because he might have known the shell that I got. That's what, 2, 1? He would shoot me regardless, so now it's 1, 1. Handcuffs do guarantee the win here, so we just do that. And he has no items going into the next set of rounds. Which is exactly what we want to see. This man is broke. Twelfth round. This is a guaranteed win here. I don't even need to touch his items. Easiest game ever. One. All right, you and I, we're fucking locked in here for a while, aren't we? I think I'd rather use the burner phone than the magnifying glass. Second shell is live. That's actually what we want to see. I guess it doesn't matter because he doesn't have a murder, so. But he's dangerous over there, that's for sure. I'd appreciate adrenaline, or not. I can just clip the inverter through the beer can, yeah, sure, whatever. 1, 2. He can't be lethal. But he will steal my healing items. I think I have a guaranteed win here though, so I don't think it matters. Right? I just rack out both shells, invert if I need, saw off, and then win. So now I need to invert, and I saw off, and I win. Not too bad. I feel like this man always gets burner phone, expired meds, and handsaw, like 2 and 2. He has a potential to be lethal. Not like on his turn, but if he hits alive with the sawed off. Assuming I don't hit alive here, which I have a 50-50 chance of doing, so I'll just shoot him. Yeah. Pretty sure he just saws it off and sends it. It's 2-1, he knows one of those shells, but it's not gonna matter. Alright, so now it is 1-1. I will probably elect to use a beer because that is safer long term, and then whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess I had a guaranteed 2 on him that maybe I should have taken. He is still lethal, which is fucked up. So it's 2-3. If I magnifying glass and beer, so if I magnifying glass and it's live, then he cuffs me and he shoots it down to a 50-50. Or he shoots himself, and then he will invert saw off and I will just lose. If I see a blank and then I rack, well, so if I see a blank, I shoot myself, and then I rack, and then I'll make another shot. So I'll have 3 shots, so it'll be down to a 1-1, or it'll be down to 2 shots, which means he'll get a guaranteed kill on me. So he gets guaranteed kill on me if I do that. If I see a live and I saw off for 2, I get a guaranteed 2 on him. He gets... It's 3 in there, so he would learn a shell, shoot down to a 50-50. If he shot himself, he would invert saw off and hit me. If he didn't shoot himself, there'd be 1 shell left, which would be live, and then he'd saw off and kill me. So I actually need to use this. Pretty sure. This is the only way I live. I think our best option is to just send it into him. He's still unfortunately lethal. That's the thing. Because he has inverter, he can be lethal. I might still lose here. I just know it's 1-3. So he puts us on. He'll learn a shell. If he learns the live, we're in trouble. Oh my god, he learned the live. We just lost. We just straight up lost because he knows he can do 3 damage to me. What a fucking menace. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Alright. Round dose, baby, let's go. Three, 4. Alright. Well, I don't want to get destroyed here. That's 3-3. That is 3-2. That is 2-2. I might still be fucked. That's 2-1. And I'd still lose. Reset. I lose that. I guess we're Trey now. I guess you can gather some information, use all your items, whatever. We'll use all of his items. Three, 4. Learn a shell. Cuff me. Good shit. That's 3-3. That was a coin flip. No, he will shoot himself unless he saw this. He definitely did not see that. He gets 1 on us no matter what, so 3-2. Hopefully he sees a blank, so he just uses everything. He does. All right, that's actually pretty good. Is it gonna be 3-1 now? Now it's 1-1. Now we want to guarantee that shot with the magnifying glass. Yeah, no worries. That should hopefully get it for us. Now there's just a live. There's 1 live here. There we go. Two, 3. One, 3. So he shoots it down to a 50-50, or he just shoots himself. All right. Ah, it's empty now, so he just empties it. Good for you, buddy. Wow, 2-3. Fuck, he has adrenaline now, that complicates things. One, 3, really? One, 2. I mean, I guess I could do this. This seems like incredibly dumb. Alright. Easy. Easy money. That's a pretty good starting amount. Now we just gotta send it. Now we can actually slow down and think for a minute. It's 1, 2. He has adrenaline. But he's potentially lethal. Burner foam plus magnifying glass gives me the whole loadout. Second shell is blank. And the first shell is live. No inverter, but he will steal my healing items. But maybe that's fine. He steals a beer because he's intelligent, I suppose. Alright, we have simplified the game state, I suppose. The third is live. Okay, I don't need to worry about anything. And then next loadout, I'm looking for inverter. Or magnifying glass, and then he draws inverter, or, you know. Something to that effect. Something that gives me a guaranteed 1. That's what I'm looking for. Well, none of that's guarantees shit when this is what we're dealing with. Okay, sure, I mean, I guess. There we go. I wasn't really tracking the tube of shells, but I didn't think it was gonna matter. Okay, so 2, 3, do I want to, He has adrenaline, so I kind of want to use my items now. Because he will just use them. Well, the second shell being blank barely helps me, because he will learn that, and then shoot himself. Actually, he'll learn that, and then he'll rack. We're 1-3, he learns that it's blank. And then he will rack it. Oh no, he won't. He will go, yes, that's right, he would go for the meds first, that's true. Now he will shoot himself, which will bring it to a 1-2, I believe, so he'll shoot himself again. Now it's a 1-1, so I think it's random. He chooses to shoot himself. Dumbass. One, two. Shows blank, so I'm 50-50 odds right now. If I invert the live into a blank, then he can't do damage to me. If I invert a blank into a live, he still has a, he will still drink. So this is actually the play here. But I don't know if I want to saw it off. So I inverted a blank into a live, so the next one's live, he doesn't know that, and so he will rack it out. We'll use some meds. This is actually another reason to not saw it off, because since he healed, he would have healed 2. At least now he only heals 1, so the meds aren't as effective. He shoots himself. We both have a handsaw, even Steven, but I go first. Okay, cool. And I draw probably the worst fucking items imaginable, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Next one is alive, so now I will saw it off because this is guaranteed 2 damage, and he doesn't have meds. To potentially try and heal both. Which I am a fan of. No adrenaline on the table, 2-2, okay. He's not packing lethal. That's 1-2. And now that's empty. Not terrible. Do I just have the win here? I do not. So now we're 2-2. If I passed to him, he would magnifying glass, burner phone, basically learn the entire loadout and guarantee 2 damage on me. Assuming he uses the burner foam before the beers. He would still know the entire loadout if I used the handcuffs. He would also heal up. Dang, this is rough. I do kind of want to incentivize him to use some of his items. I'd like for him to not have some of them. Now it's 1, 2. You'll know a shell. Okay, and it's all blank now. It doesn't matter. There we go. Now we've offset how dangerous he is, because now I have more items than he does, which matters because we'll be carrying these items to the next loadout. And I have 2 adrenaline, so there's no reason I can't put this away. Nah, we're good. We are so good. I'm gonna steal his other... Do I saw it off if I see a blank? I don't know. Like, if I see a blank, obviously I shoot myself, but I mean after that. Because now we're, what, 34? Odds aren't terrible still. Now we're 3-3, so it's even odds. He would smoke up. Yeah, let's just try and put it away. 50-50 chance of putting it away. That's what I like to see. Okay, he's got just a bunch of fucking shit. Okay, 2-3. Is he lethal? Yeah, he can be lethal. Kinda sucks. Let's learn a shell here. 3rd shell is live. So it's 2-3. 3rd shell is live. Which means it's effectively 1-3 for the next shot. For the next 2 shots, it's 1-3. So racking here makes a lot of sense. Okay, I know the next one's live. There's 2, 3. Now it's gonna be 1, 1. So he gets a guaranteed 2 on me. And he uses my cigarettes, which is annoying, actually. I didn't see that. I'm pretty sure he will always use the cigarettes if they're on the table. Yeah, he's using mine. I should have just used mine. I didn't consider how he would respond. God damn. He shoots 50-50, shoot yourself. God damn it. This is bad. Actually, wait, he knew. He used magnifying glass, he knew. That's right. He knew everything. Alright, give me a small loadout. 2, 3. It's kind of concerning. That's 2, 2. Now it's 1, 2. So, if I shoot him with a blank, I will lose. Which I have a distinctly higher chance of doing that than I do getting screwed over with this. So, and we lose. Oh, I should have just shot myself. I didn't consider that play. Dang it. Now I can't do that play. Nice. Excellent. Alright. I'm gonna save this for later. I don't have a dedicated scene or end card for this, so that's fine. We're just gonna go here. I'm gonna get going. This was a fun time. So now we are done with Artificial Dream in Arcadia, like completely. So be moving on to something different. Definitely a well-deserved change and a really fun conclusion. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I have a couple ideas. Dream's over. Yep, dream's over. Time to wake up. I might try to I might do like more buckshot and then something else. I might do like 2 things or something. I'm not too sure. But it was fun. It was fun doing that. So yeah. I'm gonna get going. Thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow with your regularly scheduled Stardew programming. So be sure to join that if you're interested, and join Discord to see other information on when I'm live next. You can also follow to see other info on when I go live. So that'll be it from me. I'm gonna get going. Thank you all for watching, and take care. Peace out.